sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with James. And it's Brown in at small forward. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Jason Tatum out there with George. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. This is opening night for both of these squads. What do these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have the score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
Now here's Pritchard. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Philadelphia with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. Well, that's his first foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Embiid, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. White with a steal. To the inside. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Left side, Robinson. Now Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Rebound by Philadelphia. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. Looking for a little bit more consistency this year.
Now here's George. Sinks that one from the post.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
James outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard. And they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are hurried, they are tough to beat. But live by the 3, die by the 8. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling. Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now here's White. George outside. Pass to Tatum. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Brown, a screen on Tatum. James against Tatum. Brown scanning the floor. Shoots over George. Brown can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Tatum. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Oh, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Brown, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Brown. James outside. Back to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Great screen by Brown, going right to his sweet spot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, I told my guys to get as physical as they want, adding, he's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive. Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back over to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. For three, George sinks it from distance. George has got 5.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
It's James on the wing, pounded by Tatum. It's James with the drive. The baseline J. That's good from Embiid on the assist from James.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 5th best, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Outside Pritchard, fires the 3. For 3, George nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. He takes it in. Pass to Bona. Simon's outside. Here's Barlow. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now here's George. Tightly guarded. Tatum from long range. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Here's Robinson. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Robinson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Robinson's got his 2nd basket of the game. 76ers trail by 3. Robinson with the block. Here's Shireman. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Wade. It's George on the wing. Hauser outside. Going outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Now here's George. Give him 8. Offensive board. Here's Shireman. Knocks down the long K.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. Philadelphia moving it around. There's the drive. And he buries his first look.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Pritchard. No points yet. Here's George. Here's Hauser. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11. Here's Shireman. George outside. Hauser passes to George. There's the three. That doesn't go either for George. On the wing, Simons. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And that one falls to Simons.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And so Simons nails both of them. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
76ers trail by 3. They've got Sam Hauser, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Shireman. Hauser outside. Outside Pritchard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with a swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Lets the three fly. Gonzalez misses. And James has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Such a wide-open look. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
Now, here is James. He's got 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's stolen away. Here's Edgecombe. Boston with a rebound. Here's Gonzalez. Still without a bucket. Back to Pritchard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Up top, Brown, defended by Hauser. Screen by Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Offline from the high post. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent. We still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. BA?
It's all about health. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
Got it. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Left side, Brown takes the 3, and there's Embiid. That one's good, and the assist by Brown.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management in this 82-game league, the dominant voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Comes in for Shireman. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. On the wing, Hauser. Defended by Brown. Hauser, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to James. And here's Brown for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Caden, pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hauser. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from DJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Caden. Maxey against Pritchard. White for three. That shot off. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And here's Brown for three. Paul George pulls down the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Brown against George. Pass to James. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
The three, George gets the 3-ball to go. George has got 11.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
James, left side. Focus from James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Hey, Boston, let's get on for something. And 13 minutes.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Celtics second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Kata. No points so far. Gonzalez passes to George. Knocks it down from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season.
Injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Tatum can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
Yeah, as a point forward, James excels in facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
George in the post. Check by James. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Maxey. From 17. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Mitchell Robinson. Peyton Pritchard.
51 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Maxey from behind the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 9 assists now tonight. Tatum from long range. Simons with a rebound. Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Along for the 76ers.
And the free throw, no good.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has this smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
And the shot goes down. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, we the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, Coach has to be thrilled. You can draw all the X's and O's you want, but you guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping what we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had some run-ins with Big Ben Wallace, haven't you?
You mean in London? Big Ben?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Jaylen Brown is out there with LeBron James. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. He was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. Here's Tatum. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. 2 points. That one goes. Tatum's got 6.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Embiid, a screen on Pritchard.
Who's watching here?
Pritchard against Maxey. Pass to James. Tatum with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. To 3, George. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Back to James. Outside, Brown. The 3. Valley, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Pritchard, pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Pritchard from deep. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Pritchard. Pritchard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Maxey. Back to James. Now here's Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater. Nice D from Pritchard.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Inside. White gets it to go.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection at? It's just too easy.
Brown, screen on Tatum. Here's James. Pass to Embiid. Brown against Tatum. White with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that move to sustain the advantage. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
These are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. Embiid drawing the double team. It's Brown on the wing. White with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The kick to Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. From Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And it's Tatum missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Embiid, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Screen by Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Up top, Embiid. Robinson defending. Embiid elevates.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Outside White. Outside Tatum. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a three. And Mitchell Robinson picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I just love the ball movement.
Shireman's checked in for Derek White. And Philadelphia making a change here. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Pritchard. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Takes a three. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And some changes here for the 76ers. James comes in for Bona, and Simon is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Robinson. He has 6. George finds Robinson. Outside Tatum for the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to James. Out to Simon. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-6 run. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, VA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing him through.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time. On this occasion, he got caught.
Cadiz checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Paul George. 1:19 left to play in the third. Nice D from Pritchard. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Simons. The shot's good on the assist by James. Simons has got 5 points.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And he banks in the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum right now to fast break points.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Wade. Launches it. They get it back. Here's Barlow. James outside. Back to Simons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 7 points now for Anthony Simons.
This goes in. Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Pass to Shireman. This one for 3. On target from range. Shireman's got his second bucket of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Boston out in front, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth. And it's Keita in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Brown. Screen by Embiid. Boston pulls it in. Keita's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Keita. To the middle. Here's Gonzalez. Back to White. Over Edgecombe. White can't hit.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
To the paint. It's picked off. Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside White. Off the mark there with a 3. The 76ers shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, Brown. Ooh, ripped away. Now the Celtics on the move. Ball's going up the court. And he hits it and gets back. A 3-point chance here if he can convert. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just looking at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Wade. Here's Edgecombe. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he can't hit the second. Boston leading by 3. Outside White. Inside. Hauser outside. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. White, the pass to George. And he's able to get it back. And there's White. That's good on the assist by George. And the Celtics lead by 6.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The shot by James, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be in this kind of play.
Hauser can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Brown. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's White. Hauser left side. Outside Tatum. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Maxey, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
It's White with the drive.
line for your Celtics. White at the line with...
That's good from White. Here's James. Maxey on the wing. Screen by Embiid. Pulls up on the wing. And right on target. That was good. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half. George against Embiid. George, right side. Pass to Pritchard. Kicks it to George. Yes! And the foul! Jaylen Brown picks one up.
That's what you love about PG. He rises to the occasion.
The free throw is off from George. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. He's got it all. It's hard to think of a more lonely scorer.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Simons is checked in for Philadelphia. White hits them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
James, a screen on Pritchard. Maxey, there's the block. Now George, jacks up a three. The three is in.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
76ers trail by 10. Outside Maxey from downtown. And he nails it.
Maxey with the three of his own.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Tatum drills the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Pritchard outside. Here's White. Beyond the arc. Oh, it misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Down it goes.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Brown with the steal. Goes up. Brown! Oh, my goodness!
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Brown against Tatum. Here's Robinson. 5 on the clock. George fires. He's off from 3. Brown against George. James outside. Takes a 3. Bron fires and hits a 3.
Is anyone surprised at this point? Like, this is what he does. Like, he just shows up. Oh, it's clutch time. Here you go.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Huge play coming through what matters most.
Here's Maxey from deep. And rebounded by Tatum.
It's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
And the 3 misses. Now Philadelphia with it.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock looking against them right now. And Brown is someone who's reliable, and he knows how to find his teammates in a hurry.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
They double-team Tatum. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one. And that takes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and through, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up. Down at crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, clock's the big factor.
And no good. As the first free throw misses, we'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle. And a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, they will hesitate to take it.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keen in on him. They need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Pritchard. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Jason Tatum out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's George in at the small forward position.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Now here's James. Now Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in.
Philadelphia substitution. Number 30, Adem Elma.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Now George. Floats one up. Up top Tatum. Defended by Brown. From 10 feet out. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Shoots a 3. James rips down the board. Philadelphia has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. They set a pick. Brown. To take the lead. Oh, it doesn't go. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Look it! That one goes!
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Now here's Simons. Now James. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Simons. It's stolen by Tatum. Pritchard outside.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Now George. 6 to shoot. White with a screen on James. George! Pritchard fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Sixers trailing. James, left side. Brown. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, the Celtics shooting a solid 47%.
This is exactly who Tatum is. He doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
76ers trail by 4. Brown, screen on Tatum.
No debate there. He got hit.
Hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And by missing that free throw. Now a three could even the score. Not ideal.
Robinson jammed it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk. It was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by Boston. LeBron! Oh, off target from downtown. Oh, deflected. Brown pulls down the board.
He's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Oh, he leaves no question.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And he commits the intentional foul. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., there's a chance to extend that right here.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a two-possession game?
Now it's Maxey. Oh, money!
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Here's White. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game. James outside. For 3. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA.
Never been a quitter, too in my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons, we some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings flowing in them Bentley Spurs. Pat post, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. Different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to beat the wizard.